So, hello everyone, time for the Metallic Rouge first reaction review and so on. I want to take one episode anime. I think it is by far, of course, the best original anime, but it wasn't like super amazing. It was kind of like a okay episode one. I like the whole like AI philosophy and so on. So they have some things there might be interesting. But after this, we're gonna do roast, of course, the Crunchyroll anime award. Check out for that, check out for that. I love doing it every year. I've read about that, of course, in March. Yes, March, I think it is. Then we actually see the result, right, you know. And the anime awards is like the worst award show ever. And I mean, the award shows are terrible, generally speaking. But the anime award is like the worst of the worst. For so many reasons, you know. It's always like the weirdest inclusions. Most judges aren't even anime watchers. This is crazy. They haven't seen like half the shows. And it is like, they never ever have any like obscure shows, right? They always have the most popular shows, always. Yeah, it's never like, oh, that show like 10 people watch now. It's always just like the most popular shows, and they hate every like shorter show, like One Piece or whatever. They always hate these like Isukais and so on. They always try to avoid them for every category, so it's hilarious. And then of course they include every, you know, like yaoi and yuri couple, always, even if the terrible couple. Yeah, it's like ridiculous. It's a lot of fun, I think. It's a lot of fun. It's making fun of it. And the last stream was like 3 hours last week, so I'm building it up, guys. But quickly do this reaction review here. I want to check out our episode right of Metallic Rouge, and then we go do the stream basically and meet afterwards. And then One Piece if it's out after that, I suppose. But yeah, 3, 2, 1, and go. But I'm gonna prep for that stream during this reaction, I guess. But I am quite excited though to get into like, because it is kind of fun to see. Yeah, they also added like the removed fall season last year. So this year it's not gonna be like Frieden. It's gonna be like Butchie from like last year. Yeah, it's like the dumbest thing ever. It's so stupid. Like no other award show does that now. It's like, it's so dumb. Especially as they come out in March anyway. Yeah, oh god, I'm ready getting red up. I'm ready. My red is already on. But yeah, the episode starts here. They're flying clearly. Some airplane. But yeah, my rant is already up. This is like pretty meh version of the anime. Let's see if I can find a better version of it. This is only out yet? I think so. I could see another version. Oh, here it is. Yeah, better 1080p. This one is pretty meh quality. Is he a robot that another guy? Maybe. Maybe get the opening. I'm the birdie. Yeah. Like, come on, I'm the birdie, man. But like, I guess that Rouge is a cyborg, right? Not actually an android. You know, she got emotion, something like that. Or she's a special design thing. Obviously, Sassy Kuri gets the best character. Of course, you look at her, yeah. The leader, man. The braids, of course. It was very dark episode 1 when that guy got into garbage, yeah, so I'm interested to see what this will go with, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. Number. Gotta press the button. Oh, new PCs, guys, you know. Oh, I sweat the button. But it's like a very Mega Man. Like, yeah, the last opening is like the ending, I think it is. Or maybe it's opening actually. Well, I don't know, but it's like, yeah, it's okay, it's opening. Yeah, it's like an ice skater robot and so on. And they call like Mavericks and have different element powers. And she's like Pokeball in her powers. And it's like, yeah, no, I got an ice skate power. It's like, it is Mega Man, come on. She goes around and defeats Maverick robots. And then she picks up the like elemental powers. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I can also ice skate now. Or this flame thing will turn into a sword for me or something. Yeah, I can use it as a fire katana or something. Kind of like Zero in Mega Man. Like you convert their ability into like specific martial art move or something. Basically. Doesn't work. I did this. Let's just go over the timer. Yeah, that's true. Rouge, Sean. That's better right there. Looks better. This episode might be a little more world building. Like this thing goes to Mars and here we go. Usurpers, yeah, like what is people? Are there aliens? Okay. Maybe that's how they got technology and visitors. Oh, okay, there are more than one alien? Okay, there are several aliens. Okay, and those aliens were mean. She might be lying though. I don't know, she felt like she's just making an up story there. No, okay, so there are aliens too then. Okay, yeah, so the anime has two different alien races. And Mars was... Okay, and Mars is like the final fire? The last stand of humanity? Is Earth destroyed in this anime? It sounds like everyone on Earth died. Just like she's like humanity got destroyed. Yeah, what? Beam! This girl is like Nyans, which I guess is what she is then. That's probably what Rogue is, right? Yeah, she's like a... No, she's clearly that thing. Yeah, like that guy. So they aren't... What are they then? Are they like alien robots? I don't know, yeah, what are they then? Yeah, they have the Asimov code, so they can't hurt humans. It's a lot about the Asimov code in this anime. Yeah, they can't hurt humans, but they can hurt aliens, I guess. But it feels like a really cop-out if they have the Asimov code, but it doesn't count for the war because they were fighting another alien. It feels like a really weird cop-out. Oh yeah, they have the Asimov law, so they can't hurt humans, but they can kill aliens. Yeah, even if the aliens are, like an intelligent being. Yeah, like a sentient, maybe a nice alien person, then they can kill them. Yeah, but sure. I mean, I guess the Asimov law can be broken in that sense. If it's like, no, they can never hurt humans, but they can hurt yeah, other intelligent beings. Yeah, exactly. Rouge is like, that's my chocolate. Exactly. I want to share my chocolate. Yeah, I think, but she's like this nerd. Yeah, you're a cute historian lady. She's just a geek. Yeah, she's just a military pro. Yeah. She's a military nerd. Come on. She's a military otaku. That's what it is. Oh, her eye was the camera, man. That's weird, man. A bunch of otakus. She's like, this is my partner, yeah, my life partner. I'm in love with this camera. I'm like, yeah, okay. A bunch of weird anime, a bunch of weirdos, all of them. What's your journalist? Yeah, she's like, I'm a... Yes. Yeah, that's the last episode. Discrimination against these, androids, so there we are. Rouge is like, that's right, we're hunting bad guys. Stop talking about our job, girl. I was like, stop telling people you're an assassin. She's like, but aren't we? Her name is even Red. Yeah, think about it. Because she's like, yeah, everyone's like, this red rogue is going crazy. Her name is Red Star. Yeah, think about it. She's very much in your face with that. And then like a quiet guy in the background, yeah, mystery. Men är almost like becoming the best big sister now. It's like, Rouge would do it though. What, me? Yeah, I was like, are they? Yeah, do it. No, I don't want to. It's like, do it. Be a big sister. Oh, I don't want to. Yeah, the girl is really happy here. hospital. It sounds like the humans have pretty bad here. They're living on Mars and most. Okay, and then the god almost fell over there. Yeah. Man, she's a weirdo. You're an agent. Exactly. You're an assassin! You think she's probably correct here. I think you were an assassin! It's like, what? Maybe a CEO. No, I like it. This guy's like, I'm pretty sure you were an assassin. It's like, okay. Sounds like Itoyun. Yeah, sorry. Suda. I mean. That's like Henry Suda. She's probably correct though. It's like, isn't that an assassin? Oh, he got some tags suddenly. Wait, to take. Yeah, is Rouge the gold maybe? I don't know, it might be the grandma, who knows? They might just be not. Yeah, exactly. We might not be the target though. Maybe we can ignore them. But okay, so you get attacked by this military. You know, these reminds me of Trigon, like desert planet, like the new humans living on this planet, right? And some kind of rogue military or something, or I don't know. Unless there are less mechas though so far. Yeah, or like Trigon is more like, you know, steampunk mechas or something like that. They're not like these advanced androids, it's more like kind of some of them are, but most of them look. And now this it is Red Star they want. Yeah, it is the Red Star Shan. Grandma makes a lot of sense. She's like, they probably want witnesses, yeah. Grandma makes a lot of sense. She's like, nah, we're screwed, man. Yeah, we're gonna fight them. Oh, it's just AI. Oh, it's just, but yeah, she's interested because now this guy's like, oh, I can't drive. He's the driver. He's like, I want to drive AI. Yeah, like I haven't driven the car actually in years. Yeah, it's just AI. What does he do then? What do you have a driver for then? If you sit there, no, I mean, can't like, yeah. Well, what's the point of it? Have a driver in at all? If he never drives it. Yeah, okay, so now she's gonna take care of them, I guess, with her martial arts skills. Okay, here we go. But she's clearly a badass fighter lady, right? Yeah, of course. But see the grandma! Oh, now the grandma! The grandma's like, I got this! What? Yeah, now the grandma is like, oh, let me drive this thing. Yeah, okay. And I guess the journalists help out too, but... No, but it was the grandma started driving. Yeah, it's like, what? Because the driver, he was always AI, he couldn't drive anymore. He's like, I was driving, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I used to be a driver when I was young. Yeah, exactly. The grandma is like, I have to take care of this. This is very accurate. Yeah, AI taking over the planet, so we need old grandmas to be like, AI, who needs that? I have an old driver. Yeah. Exactly. We got like... But yeah, it is clearly Kedrusuda, so this guy is probably the main bad guy. But what are they? Are they cyborg supposed to bleed in, right? But yeah, it is clearly Suda voicing him, so he's gonna be one of the main characters. Okay, now it's some kind of weird red thing. I mean, they talked about alien war, right? So, what's that thing? Looks like some weird trees now. Well, I guess they planted some trees on Mars, I suppose, to make oxygen and so on. I suppose, so, right? Yeah, I guess they have planted that on the planet, right? To like, post the link to the roast, guys. I already got it set up earlier today. The anime is somewhat slow sometimes though. I'm not just gonna talking about you know, this part here of like, oh yeah, it's a photo thing. Oh no, just hang out in this forest. How do I make a timer again? Cylinderhead. I don't think I was for several minutes. Honestly, I was like working on my my roast posting here, and I was like waiting for something to happen. Seriously. But now Emily is pressing some buttons here. Yeah, she's pressing the purple button. So now she's gonna trigger this like old mecha or something, which might be alien technology. Like it's pretty unclear. It's whatever. Yeah, she's triggering something here. Okay, this very just be quiet. This thing will. Of course, the little girl is like, yeah, okay, of course. She's like photo. Yeah, okay, great idea. So this is kind of old war machine of sorts, I suppose. I guess so. Oh, suddenly it was a tank too? Well, I guess the tank will be... I guess the cylinder head will like save them from the military then. Oh, it got some kind of weird like laser beam thing. Of course it has. Wait, wasn't the tank destroyed? Oh, okay, that's kind of weird actually. Because we only saw one tank driving in there, but suddenly it's 3 tanks. Well, one out of it. That actually was kind of weird. They didn't show the other 2 tanks coming in there. And yeah, I mean, obviously this thing is way stronger than a tank then, but... I mean, I'm guessing they're not like... normal human technology at all, right? Oh yeah, she's gonna fight it. After the tanks, after they... yeah, why save them when you can fight it afterwards? Yeah, of course. Well, here we go. It's like a Sailor Moon transformation. Yeah, last episode didn't have this like particular transformation. No, it's much more. It's like a mecha Sailor Moon. Come on, sparkly mecha. There we go. Red star. Well, okay, so maybe the guy that could fix the tank. Okay, so he can't drive. The AI drives, but he's like a mechanic, so he could fix the wheel or something. So he's useless then. He does something, he can like repair it. Okay. Yeah, this neon guy is gonna stop it, yeah. I haven't seen if Naomi can fight yet, but she's getting up there on the roof, so maybe she can do something. And people get interesting chase scene now. Like, yeah, she's chasing after them. Oh, they kind of jumped. Like, honestly, this episode has like a weird, because she was running behind them, and suddenly she's like on top of it. I don't know. I think they're cutting a lot of like intermission scenes. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I do love it though. Again, the grandmaster driver. Yeah, it's like 90-year-old grandma with no teeth. It's like the best driver ever. She's like, I've been driving my whole life. Okay, I know how to drive. Yeah, it's like I'm back. I was a badass driver back in the old days. You know, before AI. Yeah. I mean, I think she can be a lot stronger than these guys. These things doesn't look very powerful compared to like these like super mecha things. Because I mean, the tanks he destroyed was like normal, you know, like basically like modern tanks, right? And she's like some kind of super exoskeleton Iron Man kind of thing. I mean, beating those basic military tanks doesn't seem very impressive, honestly. I'm sure there are other these kind of weirder military weapons that are much stronger than these things. Yeah, she just throws the other one. It's just like two giant spiders, basically. And they become like a nuke when they explode. What? What? They turn into like a giant nuke. What was that? How much power did those things have? She threw them at each other and just turned into like two nukes or something. What? Man, yeah, what? Yeah, what's big sis? Nah, she can run fast. Yeah, see, I knew almost like, it's fine, she can run. Yeah, she's like, she can run, okay, like. Yeah, they should have picked up this guy. Oh, what's she doing now? She's just like sanding her boots or something? Oh yeah, now they're finally like picking her up. Okay, eventually they turn around for her anyway. Okay, yeah. Well, her brother, interesting. I like she's finally friends now with the kid. It's like, you can have my chocolate. Yeah, okay. I also have an annoying brother. You can have my chocolate. Yeah, he was like, I agree, okay? Annoying Onishas. Chocolate is yours now. Here's the ending. There was the ending last week. The opening is that. Yeah. I think I've seen it though, maybe on YouTube. So now they had the opening on YouTube like a few days before. Or they're walking in. That's FF9, the bridge FF9 now, yeah. They're walking in typical, you know, modern high-tech city with like on a bridge between everything. Honestly, this kind of visualization is very common, I feel, in Japanese stuff. Like Nier and so on, like running on the bridge there behind you, all the factories. Yeah, like this is a classic Japanese technology stuff. Very common to see this imagery. Now the whole ending turned into this bridge walking though, but I mean it's pretty nice. They're walking past different technology, different animals, different alien stuff, you know. Yeah, pretty nice. Oh yeah, the one is leaking, of course. Yeah, it's like a meltdown or something. That factory is like, might be some kind of nuclear factory or whatever, right? I guess it was supposed to be a meltdown. Given that they explained that there was this conflict between three different, you know, I guess, aliens, or like human and two other aliens, yeah, or something like that. And or whatever the Nyans are, maybe four of the Nyans. Whatever they count as. Now they reach like a pipe at the end of it. And the bridge ended. Now, there's not a person standing on the pipe over them. It's interesting. Yeah, it's like a third person on that pipe. Maybe. Could have been something at least sticking out in that pipe. Could have been a sword, maybe. But yeah, I'm really hyped now for the roast, man. I'm getting heated up, baby. I just love doing that, right? And I can really feel my brain's already ranting already. Just how terrible it always is. But I keep saying it that, you know, the anime always triggers the best in me, the worst in me, because it's like, I'm just thinking about the previous things, like when Eren is both the antagonist, the protagonist, and it's so bad. Yeah, it's like, and I played more in the stream, but I see it here again because I think that's a very interesting point to put out. Is that it always bothers me so much how people don't understand, basic narration, basic writing rules. Like what is the difference between an antagonist, a protagonist, determinist, and so on. This kind of basic stuff, honestly, I think it's so irritating when people don't know them. And I mean, just like, for example, if you go and look at the Crunchyroll judges like last year, many of them, especially 2 years ago, they don't know that. They don't know the difference between a protagonist and antagonist. And I talked to some of them, and literally don't. If you don't know the difference between a protagonist and antagonist, you shouldn't be a judge of anything, right? Not anime, not TV, not movies, not games, it doesn't matter, right? If you don't know the basic concept of the rules of what the narration is, don't be a judge. You can't review stuff like doing that. It's just so silly. If you don't know the basic language things. And on the Aaron case, then, as I said previous years, the thing is that he's obviously both, but not at the same time, which he couldn't be then, right? Because in the first he's the protagonist, but in the fourth he's an antagonist. And in Crunchyroll Awards then, for the fourth season they had both, right? That's just literally stupidity. Because no, he's only the antagonist in that season. It's kind of like saying, I used to compare it to Star Wars, right? It's like Darth Vader is the antagonist of Star Wars, right? One antagonist. He's the main character and the protagonist in the prequels, as Anakin Skywalker. But he's not simultaneously being protagonist and antagonist, right? So if the review is like, okay, who is the antagonist of Star Wars 6, for example, then Darth Vader is not the protagonist. Yes, he was the protagonist in the third movie and the second movie, but anymore, right? It doesn't make any sense. It's just objectively wrong, right? And I think that always comes back to me why I so much hate the Emmy Award, because those kind of objective issues is ridiculous. But I think they removed it, right? You can see soon here, but I think they removed it. I think they actually removed it from having protagonist as the main character. Yeah, because the judges are so bad that they can't even understand the category, so they had to remove that category. I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure they removed the category, but they were like, no, they're too stupid to have this category. And also they had several times they had evil characters in so on, because you couldn't understand different to them. I digress. This episode was honestly kind of funky. I think I will watch this anime, but I might drop it because react to it. What do you guys think? Because I don't mind the general storytelling and so on, but it was definitely not a very good episode animated style, or whatever you call it, because it was a weird episode. This episode of Metallic, it was weird. There was so many scenes where stuff happened in between the frames, you know what I mean? Like she's running behind the tank. Yeah, like honestly, it wasn't. I was not very impressed by it, because it was just very strange. So let me see if I can find the scene. Here is the tank coming. She's running behind it. Here it is. She's like going up the air. Rouge, where is she? This has seen she's running. Oh yeah, there we go. There it is. This in here was like super strange, right? So after this thing, she throws like her, I don't know, like lightning sword or whatever, right? She throws like a green sword thing, or like a beam or whatever, right? And it deflects it. Then she runs after it, right? And the other guys are driving the tank. And she's like, hey, come on, Rogue. And the next scene, she's suddenly on top of it. Like in front of it. And like climbing on it. Which also doesn't make any sense, because if you're running behind someone, right? And you jump to grab it, you obviously be behind. You would be its back and its front, right? So it doesn't make any sense either. And suddenly there are two spider tanks there. Where did the other one come from? Like it's just suddenly there too. That just didn't make any sense. And just before that scene, there were one tank, right, that entered into the forest. That tank gets sliced by a spider tank. And then the next scene, there are two more tanks. Those two tanks never like drive into the forest. We only saw one tank getting into the forest. And I suppose there could be more tanks, but it was never shown that there were more than one tank. Suddenly there are two more tanks, and it's really weird, because the scene before, like, wasn't that tank destroyed? Why is that new tank suddenly? That's another tank. What? And then it was just weird. So it felt like there were so many things happening in between each jump, like from her, fighting the spiders, and then the people inside the car. And every time people in the car, like when we went back to her again outside the car, it was like a lot of that happened, right? And then later on, when she's like fighting the spiders, both of them are throwing them and so on. The same thing as well. Like it was like she does an attack. It goes into the car, look at her bestie, what she's doing, and it was back out to her again, and then one spider is destroyed or something. Yeah, it was like really weird. It felt like they cut away half the fight or something. It was very, very strange. I think it was very poor, honestly. He used like something, you know, it's kind of like everything was off screen, you know, like she just throws an attack, and then the next scene, then she was captured with one spider, but that wasn't also really well portrayed before that. Kind of same thing where she's fighting the spider, right? It goes to the other girls in the car, the journalist and so on, right? Goes out of the car, again, same thing. She's like captured by a spider, she's held by a spider, and the spider's claw. You're like, wait, how did she get into the claw? It happened off screen. Everything happened off screen. It was very, very strange. It was like scene after scene where I felt that they cut away like 5 minutes or something. It was very, very weird. And before that, it was very slow paced in the forest. Nothing happened in the forest until, of course, the spider was activated, right? So they walk around there for like 5 minutes, being like, oh yeah, and then suddenly, of course, this girl triggers his old spider mecha, right? Before that, nothing happened. So they could have removed all of that, basically. Make her trigger spider like 5 minutes faster, right? So quicker. Yeah, and then, of course, have a longer fight or something. I don't know. It felt very budget issues. And the previous part was... I mean, the best part probably the beginning, when she kind of explained... Naomi gave us the exposition, right? But actually, that was actually pretty good, yeah. In the beginning of the episode, that actually I think was really good, because we see this exposition, right, in many animes. Oh, this happened and this war and so on. But this was kind of funny because like the main character, she's like a geek, right? So she's like explaining to these children, like, oh, and then this country attacked, then there were aliens, and she kind of like explained to them like it was kind of, you know, video games. She was like super excited, right? Super geeking out over this like military strategies and this thing and that thing. So it obviously is an exposition, an info dump. She just explained to us, the viewer, a lot of the backstory, right? But because she was doing it, it's like super excited, like, oh, let me tell you about the usurper attacks. Yeah, like it turned into kind of like a funny meme, and she's like, hey, oh, this thing happened? And the other guy, she's like, ignore her. She's like a super overexcited military geek girl. No, let me say more. Yeah. So I think they kind of made it become really funny how they could take a character, right? And basically, again, make her info dump, but the info dump is done in like a, you know, a genki cute girl way instead. So it was definitely probably one of the most entertaining info dumps I've seen, actually. That actually was really well done, but the rest of the episode actually wasn't that good, I think. It wasn't like the worst thing ever, but yeah, it was a pretty, but especially the whole fight scene was actually pretty poor. Yeah, like that was very, very strange, episode 2, honestly. And of course, it has been anything really about the main characters. No, it was an info dump, but only about the backstory of humanity on Mars, and, you know, but not like actually what's happening right now. So that's a weird way to keep the mystery, honestly. But anyway, guys, you snack soon with the Crunchyroll roast.